Soto lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Left-hand batter waits. Right side. Trejo handles the chance. Fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Manny Machado, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. It will behoove you to back up 2 steps. You got a crew with you, I'll come at your crew's next. Come on, tell me who's next. You don't really want it with us. You don't really want it with me. New pitcher now, Dinelson Lamet. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 32, Dinelson Lamet.
And there's the strike. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jameson Taillon. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. There's a strike. Machado over at first with 1 away. And a pitch. The punch out there. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The 1-0. Got a good eye there.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. 3-1 now, and there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Petco Park, top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. The right-hander back to work. That one missing inside. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, The San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021.
1-1.
There's a line drive to left field. Engel racing over to make the catch.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
On the ground to the left. And it's even up.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Datris digging in for the Rockies. First offering misses the mark. Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jonathan Daza. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In the air out to center. Engel drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stir.
Back here in San Diego, here's the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin.
And a pitch.
Nola.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Ripped into right field, base hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Kim in the box now, takes strike 1. 1 for 2. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 gone.
The batter, number 2.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts.
First offering, and it just misses. That one lifted to left. Bryant trying to get there. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we stay tied as the inning ends. 1 left for San Diego. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Steven Wilson.
Number 36, Steven Wilson.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. That clips the corner. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Chopped on the ground. Kim picks it up, tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Crone swings through it for strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Nabil Prismat getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On a line. Gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Wilson, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. And now 1-2. In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. Bryant out on the play.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one's in there. 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering way off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show.
You're so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm. Here's Johnson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Now the youngster Juan Soto. Laser! Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now a move being made at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jose Azocar. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado, known for his late inning heroics. Oh, right to the backstop.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around. Matt Carpenter digs in now. Nelson Cruz getting ready to hit. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to put down the runner at third. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. The tag, and he's dead at home. Played the safety squeeze perfectly there.
Now back, the center fielder, Adam.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Trent Grisham. The batter now is Adam Engel.
Number 1,
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So coming into the game now on defense, Jose Azocar. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Trent Grisham. He takes over in right. Pitching change here, Nabil Prismat.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Armando Acevedo.
Armando Acevedo.
The wind and the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Next pitch off the plate. 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Rolled over to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kyle Datris.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Datris.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Next offering is outside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rockies 3 and the Padres 2. So remaining in the game defensively, Armando Acevedo. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Daniel Bard on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high and it just breaks a ton.
And he deals. Nola in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
On the ground, Acevedo collects in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Kim in the box, lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and he popped it up. Acevedo makes the play, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Well, here's Xander Bogaerts now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here comes a pitch.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove on either.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Cronenworth in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 6 hits.